So she's able to tell Dredd the reason the Mama clan wants Kay to stay silent. He knows that only Peach Trees manufactures slow-mo and distributes it throughout the whole of Mega City 1. Useful intel, but right now the problem is that the backup has arrived and can't get in. Oh, they ask, but Yellowshirt is fast-talking them. Very fast, on account of Mama is ready to eviscerate him if she doesn't like what she hears. And you thought the pressure was bad at your job. Cassandra says that while they have the intel, the strategy still hasn't changed. They need to play defense, stay a step ahead, or hide/bunker down. Dredd points out that she left out another possibility. Offense. Head directly to Mama. He's confident, but then again his is the name on the top of the poster. While they're out, a couple young guys spot the trio, and when they get the drop, try to capture them. Dredd is not impressed, but seems disinclined to just kill these two young idiots, even when Kay manages to get his hands out from behind his back. He grabs Cassandra and prompts the pair to start shooting. Well, Dredd switches to stun rounds anyway, which is not like Star Trek. It's more like getting hit by a powerful taser and drops him to the ground twitching. But still, too late to stop Kay, who takes Cassandra up to Mama on the top floor as a gift. Guess he should have checked her Amazon wish list first. She makes clear having a judge as a prisoner is not worth the hurricane of shit he's dropped on them by allowing himself to be arrested rather than killing them or dying in the attempt. This shit should get you fired out of the side of the building. But she has a shortage on a head count, so instead tells him how to deal with this. Shoot her and leave her otherwise unmarked body where it will look like an arrest went wrong. She then details all the things not to do because she knows who she's dealing with here and wants to make it clear not to fuck things up any further. But that's when Dredd gets on the PA, an echo of when Mama was earlier, to tell everyone in Peachtrees that this place was shut down until the judges are dealt with. Well, he has a different point.
Mama is not the law. I am the law.
I am the law!
As an aside, back in the day my cousin and I watched a bad movie double feature of Judge Dredd and the Brando Island of Dr. Moreau. My cousin is the best impressionist I've ever heard in real life, so the moment when Moreau is killed and the Beast declares, "Now I am the law," he then began to play out a very fierce argument between the Beast Man and Sylvester Stallone over who was the law. I am the law. No, I am the law. I confess it's just about the only thing I remember about either film. Yellowshirt is able to track where Dredd gave the announcement, so Mama sends a bunch of goons to kill him, sending them right into the ambush.
Incendiary.
Area of effect attack. Good choice. Well, attrition is really starting to take a toll, so Mama escalates this once again, this time calling in 4 judges that are on her payroll. Unfortunately, the medic doesn't know that and is ready now that there are reinforcements to throw his lot in with the good guys. These are not the good guys. They go hunting for Dredd, and one manages to find him, trying to lure him into lowering his guard. Only Dredd finds his lack of interest in Cassandra suspicious, and the jig is up. Dredd manages in the end to outmuscle him and saves a bullet by just crushing his Adam's apple. He's very low on ammo, remember. Oh, why not help himself to the guy he killed? He's actually a judge, of course. He has the same ammo. Well, there's a good reason not to. That's why, Lefty. Her gun, now destroyed, she helps herself to one of the mooks, but it does announce to the rest that she's escaped. So one of the judges goes after her, figuring Cassandra will hesitate to shoot someone she thinks is backup. Meanwhile, Dredd tracks down the drug lab, and while he takes down the guards and drives off the workers, the 2 bad judges are right on his tail. Dredd keeps his cool even as he comments on the betrayal of the law.
You know what Mega City 1 is, Dredd? It's a fucking meat grinder. People go in one end, and meat comes out the other.
Yeah, I think we worked that one out on our own. Dredd's running out of ammo options.
Incendiary. Armor piercing. Pyrex.
But, whatever works. Oh, speaking of improvising, Cassandra comes across the judge hunting her, who tries the "I'm your backup." Not aware she's dealing with Jean Grey. But Dredd is in trouble. His adversary is practically full, while Dredd's effectively empty, if not empty already. And these guns do armor piercing, which goes through the wall, and Dredd's guts. The bad judge has him dead to rights, but Dredd asks the guy to wait before shooting him. Well, he shows bemused contempt at that weakness, and asks which of the cowardice reasons Dredd has for asking him to wait.
Wait for her to shoot you.
Good point. Dredd treats his wound and...
Reload.
Oh, well, I guess he was just too busy to bother earlier. Dredd and Cassandra head to the nerve center where Yellowshirt is hiding. He offers the codes to Mama's inner sanctum, but Cassandra just takes them from his head. Only that's how she knows that he's not here by choice. As she puts it, he's not a perp, he's a victim. Besides, this is time for the action climax. So they get inside, start taking out the last of the Mama clan, all while Mama herself is preparing for the moment. Cassandra catches a bullet during this, and now the evil climax is revealed in all its evilness. Knowing that this might happen, Mama has filled the top of the building with explosives, which will destroy the top quarter of the building, and the structural damage will cause the rest of Peachtree's to collapse. And the trigger is the thing on her wrist. Except it's a literal dead man's switch. She can't activate it unless she dies. The cessation of her heartbeat is what causes it to go off.
You can't afford to take the risk.
I stand corrected. The shot wasn't immediately fatal, just enough to leave her too weak to resist. He thinks, yeah, it might work up here, but would it work from the very bottom of the building? Through all that steel and concrete? A full kilometer through all of that? You know, after eliminating an entire crime syndicate in just one day, Dredd's feeling lucky. When I mentioned in Demolition Man about choosing between the stairs and the window, this wasn't what I had in mind. Well, he's right. The building doesn't blow after she hits bottom. He patches up Cassandra, Peachtree's is reopened, and the assessment is over. Despite the automatic fail of losing her weapon, Dredd tells the boss that she passed. If you take down 2 corrupt judges on your first day, that's gotta be more than even out. And that finishes up the film. Next week, we'll discuss it and Demolition Man both. Hope to see you then.